Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a week 2 and 3 of Slimming World update. Apologies for not making these like individual videos, but I thought it would be easier just to do the 2 in 1. It's realistically the same thing, isn't it? It's just keeping you up to date with my journey, and I got a bit sidetracked and things have just been absolutely hectic, so I never managed to film week 2 and I was still behind with week 1, so I thought rather than delay the process, I really want to keep you up to date as quick as possible kind of thing. So I just thought I would do a video now and combine the 2 into 1. So what I will do is start with week number 2. So week number 2 went really well. I didn't feel like I battled any time or anything like that. I found it quite easy. I think there's always that odd day that you feel like you could really be having something else, but I'm just making sure that I am having all my sins for the day, and I'm still not trying to go above 15, although I can have up to 20. I still want to keep within like the 10 to 15 range. So yeah, I think during the week the most I'm kind of going to is maybe like 12 or 13 in between there. So it's not a huge amount, but I'm still keeping within my sins. And I think that if I do have a bad day, that I know that I've got up to those 20 sins to have something. So yeah, I don't feel as pressured as I've normally felt previously. I feel like there's always that kind of pressure around losing weight, and if you are doing Slimming World, then you know you need to make sure you're on track 24/7, and I totally understand that. I completely understand where people come from. That depends how much you want to lose and how serious you are about that journey, and I feel like something has definitely clicked inside of me that I feel like this is it now. I want to get there. So yeah, week 2 was quite easy in my opinion. I've done gym 3 times that week, so alongside obviously Slimming World, I am doing the gym between 3 and 4 times a week just to try and strengthen myself, strengthen my muscles and stuff like that, as well as weight loss. So I'm trying to incorporate the 2 of them together, and it seems to be working quite well. I seem to be enjoying the gym, which I suppose is quite a positive thing. I haven't really felt like this about the gym previously. So yeah, all in all, it all went well. I think week 2 did help because when I was on week 1, I'd done like a batch cooking, so I'd done a meal every single night. So that was like 5 to 6 nights of meal prep that I'd done, and because it is just me that eats meals, it meant that I could freeze them and use them for the next week. So that was really quite easy because I had stuff in the freezer ready to go. So yeah, that made it a lot easier. But the moment we've all been waiting for, I lost 3.5 pounds. Ooh! So my first loss was 4 pounds, and my second loss was 3.5 pounds. So that takes me to 7.5 pounds. So I officially reached my half stone mark, and I am over the moon, like so over the moon. So as you can see there, I got my half stone award sticker. And not only that, that wasn't it. I only went and bagged myself Slimmer of the week. So yeah, unfortunately though, because I didn't stay at last week's class, I had quite a lot to do that day. I literally went to get weighed and then left thereafter. So I didn't actually know about this little bad boy until today. And I was like, I'm sure I can see my name on that board. And then I thought, maybe not. So just like kind of waited until the end of the class, and then I went up and the consultant was like, are you okay? And I was like, that's my name on that board. And she was like, yeah. She was like, did you not get your sticker? And I was like, no, I never stayed at last week's class. She's like, oh, let me get that for you. There it is. There it is. So I now have my half stone award and Slimmer of the week, and let me tell you something, this is not going to be the only Slimmer of the Week sticker on this book. Yeah, I'm fighting for it. I am fighting for that place of Slimmer of the Week every week. Anyway, let's hold that thought. So yeah, all in all, week 2 went absolutely brilliant, and like I said, I got my Half Stone award, which was fantastic. And then let's move on to week 3. So week 3 obviously starts a Saturday to a Saturday, and last week, like I said, I went to weigh-in and then I left because I had stuff on that day. So I had a day out with some of my friends in Linlithgow, and we had chosen to do a pub crawl. So I think there's like 12 pubs all in all that you can do. So it's like start to finish, and then you get a t-shirt at the end of it, and it just sounded really fun. This night out or day out was planned for a long time before I even started Slimming World. So yeah, I was kind of indecisive of whether I was going to go or not. But anyway, we did. We went and we had a great day. It was so much fun, but a lot of alcohol was consumed. So when I came back from Slimming World on Saturday morning, I made sure that I cooked up a huge breakfast to keep me going for the rest of the day, and it was absolutely delicious. I do that every Saturday just as kind of like a treat, but also to make sure that I'm going to be full for the full day as such. So yeah, I came home and I prepared myself a big breakfast. I had that, I got ready, and then I went out for the day. I did not eat all day, apart from eating, oh my god, this makes me sound so crazy, makes me sound so weird. I ate the lettuce off of everybody's plates that were having burger and chips. Might sound crazy, but I still ate super speed, or like I still ate speed food. So yeah, I ate everybody's lettuce off their plates when they were having burger and chips. So yeah, that was my meal for the day. And normally my worst thing is I don't really eat when I'm out drinking. It doesn't seem to agree with me. I always eat after it. So I made sure that I had a Slimming World meal that was in that night, and I also had taken chicken curry out the fridge or the freezer, and also like some kind of stir fry, just to make sure that there was no excuse. But I came home and I just went to bed. I didn't even eat. I didn't have like any reason to eat or anything like that. So I was quite surprised with myself. I was like, wow, okay, this is like a new me. But yeah, I came home and I had nothing, which was absolutely fine. I got up the next morning and I was feeling a little bit tender. I wouldn't say I was like hungover, but I was that tired way, and I was also hungry. We had to go and pick Sophia up, and then on the way back from my mother-in-law's to our house, Derek stopped for a big greasy roll for himself and Sophia. So I never actually had anything, and then we were planning on going to Soft Play. So I thought what I'll do is I'll get a baked potato with tuna mayo, and then I'll kind of sin that, and that'll be me kind of thing. So yeah, that was the plan. Anyway, we ended up coming home, and I then went to Subway for a Subway salad, and I got chicken, ham, all the salad apart from jalapenos and olives, and I had sweet onion sauce, which is 1.5 cents. And when I came up the road, I just thought, that's not suffice, like that's not just what I want something else. What can I have? And I just thought about carbs, and I made myself a baked potato to put on top of it, and it was delicious. Certainly filled a hole and more. And yeah, it kept me going right up until dinner time. And actually that night the only thing I had was homemade chips and cheese, which was obviously my Healthy Extra A. So yeah, I was absolutely fine. I never had anything, although I did really want something. I knew that I couldn't do it. I would just be letting myself down, and I just didn't want to go down that route. So Monday came and went, and normally I get like a kind of 2-day hangover kind of hunger thing. So I went to the shop and I just bought a couple of packets of ham. I bought corn cocktail sausages, which are 5.5 cents per tub. And yeah, the rest I was absolutely fine. So that that happened, and Monday was fine. Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon was fine, and then I came home on Tuesday night absolutely starving. I just had a crap day, and I hate Tuesdays anyway. I hadn't done a meal plan, which was my biggest downfall. Hadn't taken anything out the freezer, and I didn't have anything in, and I ordered myself a Chinese. I was so disappointed with myself, so disappointed. It was amazing, don't get me wrong, it was really, really nice and enjoyable, and it just tasted so good, but so bad. And for the rest of the week, I just felt absolutely rotten. I couldn't believe I had done it. I just thought, I could have went for something else over a Chinese, and I had salt and pepper chicken, I had noodles, and I had curry sauce, and I also had some salt and pepper chips. And as nice as it was at the time, I just felt so guilty the rest of the week. So I feel like it wasn't even worth it, because the rest of the week just set me off in a tangent. However, I went to gym 4 days this week because I felt so guilty, obviously, and I've been making sure that I'm eating as much speed and I'm drinking as much water as possible. I've been trying to stay away from like the fizzy diet juices and stuff, just to try and concentrate more on water and, like you said again, speed food. So yeah, apart from Tuesday night, the rest of the week has been absolutely fine. I haven't done anything bad. I've been eating speed. I've been keeping to plan, basically everything that I should have been doing. And I went to get weighed this morning, a bit hesitant because I didn't know what to expect. I was kind of like, I'd be disappointed with myself if I gained, but I would know why. I would be happy if I maintained, because I know that I've been off plan as such. And if I lost, I would just be absolutely delighted and in complete shock. So I was kind of going on those three emotions, not knowing. I actually didn't know how I felt about it, to be honest. I just wanted to know and then get back on it and just move on from there. So I went this morning and I lost half a pound. I lost half a pound. So when I was there, I was like, what? Just half a pound? Then I was like, think about it. You had a full day session on Saturday. A lot of alcohol was consumed that day, like I'm not even gonna lie. And a lot of the juices that I was drinking alongside, I was between pink gin and diet coke. I was between pink gin and lemonade and vodka and diet coke. So anyone that never had either drink, I was going for the opposite. And it was fine with the diet coke because diet coke's quite a popular drink. However, with the pink gin, it was just full fat lemonade. So yeah, I drank umpteen of them. I had a lot of shots. And yeah, I suppose I didn't actually think about it logically of how much alcohol was consumed, especially if it was like full fat or full sugar juice. So once I kind of thought of that, and I thought of how much I ate on Tuesday compared to like something else like super speed food, I was ecstatic, and that has now taken me up to 8 pounds. So I've lost a total of 8 pounds in 3 weeks. And I was a bit disappointed because I would have liked a bigger loss this week, obviously. But what happened, and that's it. I'm just kind of moving on from that. It has kind of set me back in my target. Like I said in my Slimming World week 1 video, my target is 2 stone by the time I go on holiday, which I calculated last night, and it's just under 8 weeks. So between like 7 and 8 weeks, which means I still have 20.5 pounds to lose, which is, I'm kind of going to average about 3 pounds a week. So yeah, losing only half a pound this week has kind of set me back a bit. Oh, but now it only means I have to lose 20 pounds. So yeah, not that much, is it? So yeah, 20 pounds by the time I go on holiday. And I don't have anything coming up. I don't have any plans for this week. I don't have any plans for the next few weeks actually at all. So yeah, I am just hoping that I can 100% stay on plan. I really want this, and I feel like I'll be driving to group and I think, do you know what, tonight I'm gonna have a cheat night. You know, it's day after weigh day, and I know a lot of people do that anyway. So I was like, oh, what will I have? You know, will I go for a little McDonald's, or what can I have a cheat as? And then I hear about like all these inspirational people who have lost a stone and more than a stone in 5 weeks, and I'm like, oh, come on, please. Yeah, I just want to do it. I absolutely want to do it, and there isn't any reason for me not to. So yeah, no cheat night for me tonight. I don't want to have a cheat. I just want to get on it so much, and I want to make sure that I work my bum off. I think I'm going to try doing gym between 4 and 5 times this week, so maybe Monday to Friday. Not too sure yet, we will see how we go. At least minimum I want to do is 3. But yeah, like I said, I don't have anything coming up this week. I made myself a big fry up breakfast this morning, obviously Slim and World friendly. And today I'm actually filming what I eat in a day on Slim and World. So yeah, it's actually, what time is it? Actually 25 past 2, and I haven't had anything from this morning, which isn't great. But like I said, I make myself a big fry up in the morning so that I know, like, at least until lunchtime I'm not going to be peckish. It fills me up completely, which is great. And yeah, it's really good. So that's the first thing I do on a Saturday morning, is come home and cook a full cooked breakfast, so I know it's going to get me to the afternoon, if not definitely dinner time, because it is just that filling. So yeah, that's what I do in the morning. And I'm gonna have a Subway for lunch, so I'm just waiting for Derek to come back. He's just getting a haircut, and I'm gonna go get a Subway salad for lunch. And then for dinner I'm going to do a fake away, so I'm going to do a Slim and World pizza using Weight Watchers a Weight Watchers wrap as my Healthy Extra B, cheese as my Healthy Extra A, and I'm going to fill it up with ham, and I could do tomatoes, ham, peppers, onions, maybe some mushrooms. And then on the side I'm going to make some egg fried rice, obviously all Slim and World. I'm going to make some noodles, I think, some dried noodles, and also a side of curry sauce, which, oh, and salt and pepper chips. Oh my gosh, I made salt and pepper chips a couple of weeks ago and they were just divine, like absolutely amazing. Oh, they were so good. So yeah, that is my plan for today. And then I am going to sit down and write a meal plan for the rest of the week. Also, when I was at the gym the other day, I nipped into Iceland quickly. I don't even know what it was for. I think it was for some salad stuffs. But I also picked up a couple of Slim and World meals, so I know that I've got them in the freezer, and if any time I get stuck and I don't have something to make, that they are there and I can use them. I just like having that kind of safety blanket. So yeah, I got some of them just to keep in the freezer just for quickness. And also another thing I want to show you, obviously I am just like, well, not brand new to Slim and World, I've done it for years and years, but this time I'm trying to introduce like different things so I don't get bored and all that kind of stuff. But the one thing I need to show you, oh my gosh, I had them this morning and they are phenomenal. Bear with me. So apologies about the box, but I seen these in Lidl's this morning, and they are the Quorn 4 sausage patties, and they are basically just like the equivalent of the McDonald's sausage and egg McMuffin. Obviously just like this, oh my gosh, it's like snowing box. Yeah, it's just like the equivalent of the sausage from McDonald's. But I didn't know what to expect because they are Quorn. Although I do like Quorn products, it's not that I don't, but I didn't know what to expect with these. And oh my gosh, they are phenomenal. So if you have not tried them, I would definitely recommend them. I got them in Lidl's. I can't remember how much they were, but I'm sure you'd be able to get them from like any mainline supermarket. But they are so divine. And the best part is, for one sausage patty, it is half a cent. Half a cent. So I've seen other people advertising ones from like Tesco and Asda, I think it is. But for one, I think it's like 2.5 cents, whereas for this, it's half a cent. So I would definitely recommend this. And I had 2 this morning with my breakfast, and they were just divine. So I think what I'm actually going to do is try and make like a McDonald's breakfast fake. I don't even know if you would call it a fake way, but like a fake McDonald's sausage and egg McMuffin tomorrow. But I just don't know if I'm willing to use like my Hex B and Hex A in the morning. Like, I like having them at the end of the day, so I know that if I want anything I can have it. I don't know, I'm just rambling anyway. But yeah, I just thought I would show you these because they are absolutely divine, and I will definitely be making or getting some more. And they're so easy to make. Basically, you can either hob them for 7 minutes or microwave them for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Like, how easy is that, especially if you just want something quick and easy. So yeah, if you haven't tried these, I would definitely recommend them. They are absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. Please remember to give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below, and I will speak to you all later. Bye!